Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mississinewa High School. I'm Principal Steve Quaderer. It is 6:30. I want to be respectful of your time. I first want to thank you for being here tonight. It's a Friday night, and we work really hard to host these programs for an opportunity for you to be here, to be a part of this. But it's also really difficult for us to find a night that works. So Friday night has worked for us in the past, so Friday night it is again this year, and we appreciate you being here to be a part of this, to celebrate these outstanding accomplishments of these young people. Again, our teachers are going to come up. They're going to present for their respective subject, and then we're going to I have a few awards at the end to hand out, and then we will close. Again, we appreciate you being here to celebrate these fine young scholars. First up with the English Awards, Mrs. Heather Rumpel.
I have a 30-minute speech prepared for this evening. but I was told I have to save it for later. So we're just going to get straight into the 9th grade awards. Our 9th grade students, we have 3 places for our awards, and we'll just get started. In 3rd place is Ryan Pulley. He might not be here. 2nd place is Joey Ayers. She might not be here. And then 1st place is Braden Potosky. For 10th grade English, it could be a mix of 10th graders. It could also be some 9th graders that are in the 10th grade honors class. There's actually a tie for 3rd place. So in 3rd place tied is Kara Dawson and Ella France. In 2nd place is Ella Ward. And in 1st place is John Oliver. For 11th grade, it's split. We have an 11th grade honors course, and then we also have an AP language course, which is predominantly 11th graders, but some 10th graders as well. For the 11th grade honors, the top student was Caleb Robison. For AP language, in 2nd place is Olivia Banter. I think Caleb just snuck in. Come on up, Caleb.
I like it.
You know exactly when to come in. I love it.
Tell me what you got.
Top English 11 honors student. Good job. And he's surprised. Good job. Hi. And AP Lang, 1st place is Heidi Rowley. For AP Literature, it's mostly 12th graders, but there are some 11th graders, and so we're going to go ahead and give out one award. The top AP Literature student is 11th grader Sierra Risch. I also have 2 more awards for English. In the AP Language course, we have 2 students receiving Most Improved awards, a male student and a female student. And really what this comes down to is a student who's shown the most growth with writing, because it's a very writing-intensive course, and they write, I mean, just a little bit, but it's a lot. They all just rolled their eyes at me. One of them just rolled their eyes at me. It's a lot. They write a lot. So getting to see this growth is exciting. And so tonight we award Jason Arbogast and Avery Marin with Most Improved AP Language. She rolled her eyes at me. What? All right, we're going to switch gears and head into the American Sign Language Awards. For American Sign Language 2, 3rd place, Aaron Purdy. Second place, Cade Coffey. First place, Sierra Risch. For American Sign Language 3, third place, Rylan Swafford. Second place, Maggie Herring. And first place, Haley Herring. And finally, Quiz Bowl Awards. I believe I'm just reading members' names. I am not the Quiz Bowl coach, but they wish you all the best for the evening. Certificates, so you'll come on up. Chloe Sessoms, Cade Watson, Isaac Seitz, Jennifer Roberts, Ian Fetterhoff, Duncan Dill, and Josh Bockover. Come on down. I would like to welcome Miss Emily Faulkner to the stage.
Good evening. It is my privilege and my honor to award these students who have been part of our extracurricular theater program. For those of you who don't know what that entails, it pretty much entails signing over your life for a period of 6 weeks and spending all of your waking hours working on a production and feeling as if it's never going to be over, it's never going to end, and then all of a sudden the performance gets here and it was all worth it when you hear that applause from the audience. So these kids are very dedicated. They spend an inordinate amount of time, a lot of energy, and they somehow manage to balance that along with work and family commitments. So I really appreciate all that they do, and I appreciate that their families allow them to be a part of this program. First, for our fall show, She Kills Monsters, I would like to recognize Maddie Garlotti for outstanding performance in the area of theater. And I would also like to recognize for our fall show, She Kills Monsters, outstanding performance in the area of theater, Jalen Soltz. We had a bumper crop of new kiddos come and join us this spring for our very elaborate, very intensive musical, The Little Mermaid, and I was super pleased to work with these kids, and what I'm really enjoying is the fact that a lot of them are underclassmen, so I get to work with them again, and I treasure the time that we spent together, and I cannot wait to work with them again. So for outstanding performance in the area of theater, I would like to recognize Jason Arbogast, Brooklyn Boz, Courtney Calabrese, Destiny Croucher, Ella France, Alicia Hunt, congratulations, you are welcome. Congratulations, you're welcome. Virginia Kellogg, congratulations. Alexandria Lawrence, Lily Ludlow, congratulations. Valerie Neal, Josh O'Connell, congratulations, ma'am. John Oliver, Jennifer Roberts, congratulations. Hayden Rowley, I didn't call you Hayden, I wanted to. Congratulations. Wyatt Wakeman, and Lindsay Young. Congratulations. Then there are those kiddos who are amazing in that they decide to do the whole season. They did both shows and they performed absolutely beautifully. So this is for outstanding performance in the area of theater. The 2019 season, which happened to be our 20th season. So I would like to honor Micah Crisp. Very good, sir. Congratulations. Maya Garcia. Gabby Houston. Mackenzie Lloyd. Coming from the back. Congratulations. Sarah Seitz. And Janae Stevenson. Congratulations. You're very welcome. I was fortunate enough also to be able to induct several students into our Thespian Troupe. We have a Thespian Troupe here, 859. This is an international society where the students are asked by invitation only after they have completed 100 hours of work in educational theater and they have demonstrated excellence either in acting or in the technical aspects of theater. They were inducted earlier this year, but I would like for them to stand at their seat and be recognized. Those who were inducted this year were Jason Arbogast, Courtney Calabrese, Micah Crisp, Gabby Houston, Janae Stevenson, and Lindsay Young. It is my pleasure to introduce our honorary inductee into the Thespian Troupe this year, my friend and colleague, Mr. Lloyd Woodard.
I want you to know I'm more scared to be up here than you are down there. In 43 years of teaching, very, very, very rarely do I give out art awards. And part of the reason for that is just sometimes that finished piece of work is the reward. But I remember in, I believe, 5th grade, I decided to enter a competition and I won something. And it changed everything. And this year I've had a lot of winners and I've had people that have entered things. And Mrs. Little and myself have had really success in the area of scholastics. And we would like to honor 3 of our scholastic winners if they would come and pick up their envelope and certificate. One is Katie Cassane. Sierra Risch. And Aurora Fisher. We also have an organization called National Art Honor Society. These students were inducted last weekend after spending a day in Indianapolis, after coming to the building, designing and building their own cardboard cars, and then we watched a movie. I was the car hop. We call that our cardboard car drive-in. But if you would come and receive your certificate, they even know you have been inducted. Eve Hussong, Jorge Rodriguez, Sierra Risch, Braylon Timmons, Jennifer Roberts, Rylan Pulley, Tegan Rinker, Garrett Disney. And J.C. Bosworth. Oh, and Aiden Bridges. My fault. There are those who take my class because it's fun. There are those who take my class and find out it isn't much fun as they thought it was going to be. I hold some very high standards, and part of the reason for that is I believe in what I do. And I have 6 individuals that took the challenge, that ran in the areas of photography, illustration, painting, drawing. And so I would like to recognize these 6 individuals. The first is a certificate awarded in recognition for outstanding work in the area of photography, Courtney Pryor. The second, also in the area of photography, is Ashlyn Morkel. Sometimes photography isn't the only thing that people excel in, and I had 2 students that excelled both in photography as well as in painting. The first was Charlie Kirby. And the second was Madison Garlotti. Drawing and painting. I've watched this young lady draw, paint, and do outstanding work, never afraid to take a suggestion or criticism. And in the area of drawing and painting, this girl just knocks it out of the park, and her name is Sierra Risch. The last certificate that I have is in the area of illustration. I've always been a sketchbook person. When I go to Europe now in the summertime with students, one of the things that I like to do is just sit and draw and paint. I have one individual that has probably filled 6 sketchbooks since I've known him, just in the past couple years. I was always skeptical because there were times I would never see anything finished, and it would drive me nuts. And then I talked to a professor at IPFW, and I said, I don't know that he's going to have a portfolio of finished stuff. And they told me a story about a guy that came in with 6 sketchbooks. That's all he had. That was his portfolio. It was not finished paintings. It wasn't finished drawings. They awarded him a full 4-year scholarship. I believe in sketchbooks. And this certificate's awarded in recognition for outstanding work in the area of illustration, and that's Aaron Copes. And there's nothing that makes me any prouder than to have a colleague that was a former student. So I present to you Adam Williamson.
Evening. I'm the Social Studies Department Chair, so I have a variety of Social Studies awards to present tonight. We'll start with Geography and History of the World. Our Geography and History of the World awards go to Maya Katie, Ella Franz, and Caitlin Roseberry. Our awards in United States history go to Olivia Rice, Riley Zirkle, and Destiny Croucher. Two of our United States government awards go to seniors, and they'll be honored a different night. Our remaining U.S. government award goes to Sierra Risch. Advanced placement courses in social studies are among the most rigorous courses we have to offer at MHS. In order to achieve high marks in these courses, students spend a lot of hours reading, analyzing, studying history, government, and psychology. The students we're honoring this evening with advanced placement awards have demonstrated achievement that proves that they have the kind of study skills to be successful at university level. In advanced placement world history, we're honoring Ella Ward, John Oliver, and Hayden Rowley.
Sir, congratulations.
In advanced placement psychology, two of our award winners are seniors. They'll be honored another night. Our remaining award winner is Heidi Rowley. In advanced placement United States history, our award winners are Heidi Rowley, Lindsay Young, and Haley Herring. Our last award goes to a student for advanced placement United States government. Two of those go to seniors. The remaining award winner is Bryce Ludke. Up next, our science awards presented by Mrs. Daniels.
Good evening. As the science department chair, again, I also have a variety of science awards to give out tonight. The first awards I'm going to give out are for biology, and our top 3 students, these are all equally amazing students. Our top 3 biology students are Cassidy Purvis, Carly Bolzer, and Abigail Robinson. Then we also have AP, Advanced Placement Biology, and for that one we also have 2 awards. One goes to Colin Yoder, and the other one to Haley Skeens. Now on to chemistry. For chemistry, we have a first, second, third place. Third place goes to Caitlin Roseberry. Second place goes to Ella Ward. And our first place chemistry student is Brandon Cruz. And then we also have advanced placement chemistry, a very difficult course, and we have a first, second, third place there as well. Third place goes to Annika Williams. Second place to Olivia Banter. And our first place AP Chem student is Haley Herring. I have 3 ICP awards, stands for Integrated Chemistry and Physics. I have 3 top awards for this course. And again, these 3 students are all equally wonderful. We have Connor Campbell, Jesse Kelly, and Madison Garlotti. Then for AP Environmental Science, we have mostly juniors and seniors in that course. We do have a junior receiving an award tonight, first place, Chloe Sessoms. And then for AP Physics, again, we also have juniors and seniors in there, but tonight I have a first place award for Josiah Stark. And then we also have a course called Project Lead the Way, Principles of Biomedical Sciences. And for that one, second place goes to Caitlin Roseberry. And a first place award to Heidi Rowley. And then the last science awards I have are for anatomy and physiology. Second place to Heidi Rowley. Sorry, I should have warned you. Excellent job. And first place to Haley Herring. Wonderful job in the sciences. And then following me is Mr. Augustin.
Good evening. I'm Mark Augustin, here to present your math awards. First up, Algebra 1, third place, Peyton Ricks. Second place, Sophie Corey. And first place, Braden Pataski. Next, for Algebra 2, we have third place for Caitlin Lakin. Second place, Robert Power. And first place, Courtney Calabres. In Honors Algebra 2, we have third place for Aiden Bridges. Second place, Colin Yoder. And first place, Lindsay Young. Next, in honors geometry, we have third place for Hayden Rowley. Second place, Kara Dawson. And first place, Ella Ward. And next, honors pre-calculus. We have third place to Heidi Rowley. Second place, Brandon Burke. And first place, Haley Herring. For pre-calculus, we have third place, Andrew Castanon. Second place, Anthony Horton. And first place, Mackenzie Markham. Next, in AP Stats, we have third place to Chandler Morrison. Second place to Lindsay Young. And first place to Olivia Banter. The AP Calculus Awards are going to be given at senior night, or the senior awards night. Next up is Mrs. Ellis with our Spanish awards.
Buenas noches. Okay, well, I am Mrs. Ellis and I teach Spanish, and today I am going to present some awards to the following students. Spanish 1, bronze, third place, Annika Williams. Bronze as well, Anna Toves. Congratulations. Silver award, Catherine Cassane. Congratulations, sweetheart. Silver award, Taylor Kern. And gold award goes to Lillian Lutlow. Hayden Rowley. This is a tie, by the way, and Micah Crisp. That is Spanish 1. Congratulations. Spanish 2, this is for Mrs. McGuire. She's unable to be here tonight, but the bronze goes to Kara Dawson. Second place, tie, Alexandria Lawrence. Aiden Bridges. Not here. Okay, gold award goes to Ella Ward. As well as Cameron Miller. This is a Spanish 2 class. Now Spanish 3. The bronze goes to Carly Phones. She's back here. Second, the silver, Brandon Cruz. And first place gold, Zachary Huffman. Student Council Awards. Jenna Dawson. Heidi Rowley. Chloe Sessom. Cassidy Purvis. Jeremy Hubbard. J.C. White. Josie Ward. Peyton Ricks. Chandler Morrison. Olivia Banter. Kara Dawson. And Hayden Rowley. Congratulations to all of you. Now I leave the place to Mr. Q. Congratulations.
Wow. I feel like I almost worked just as hard handing those out as they did earning them. Very, very impressed. Very impressed with this group. Continue to be impressed by the students and their diligence, the hard work. Really proud of the efforts that they've put in. I'm going to finish with just a few awards, some various awards that have been awarded to us, sometimes outside of the school and outside the school system. First, for our CIC All Academic Award winners. These students are student athletes that meet a criteria set forth by our Central Indiana Conference, and I'd like for them to come up and pick up their certificate. Heidi Rowley. Chandler Morrison. Haley Herring. Noah Black. And Jenna Dawson. Up next, I'd like to award the Rising Stars of Indiana. The Indiana Association of School Principals, through the Department of Student Programs, is proud to recognize 1,014 juniors from 260 schools. The class of 2020 is surely promised promise success with these scholars. We congratulate these young people on all they have already achieved, as well as offer support and encouragement as they continue their accomplishments and expand their knowledge, growth, and leadership skills well into the future. This is sponsored by the Indiana Association of School Principals. Again, there's a very specific criteria that must be met. They are nominated by their school, and these students have met this criteria. First up, Heidi Rowley. Another rising star of Indiana, Sierra Risch. Next, for the rising stars of Indiana, Noah Black. And our fourth rising star of Indiana, Brandon Burke. Up next is the Accelerated Reader Awards. These students, not only do they receive a certificate, but they will also receive a check for their outstanding dedication to reading. Not only reading, a lot of our students enjoy reading, but these students have read Accelerated Reader books and have taken the quiz and have accumulated these points. So in third place, with 158.5 points, Caleb Robeson. In second place, just barely ahead of Caleb, Allison Glazier with 159.6 points. And our top Underclass Accelerated Reader Award winner with 166.3 points, Ella Ward. The next award I'd like to recognize is an award that was created just this year. Some of you may know, many of you may not, that we have a program called Natural Helpers here in our high school. Those students are selected by their peers to serve as leaders, not only in their peer group, but here in the building. Each month our Natural Helpers get together. They participate in training as well as in a group activity each month of the year, a different theme each month. But we wanted to kind of up the ante because this is an important program, not only here at the high school, but as well at the middle school. We want to recognize an outstanding academic natural helper. So our first ever underclass, we'll award an underclass award and a senior award for being nominated for the Natural Helpers Academic Award for making a difference in your classrooms, going above and beyond, working extremely hard, striving to understand the material, and being taught, helping others, and all while exhibiting a smile and a positive attitude. Our certificate of appreciation this year goes to Deja Trejo. Now we come to what sometimes feels like the most awkward awards of the year, the Perfect Attendance Award. Now, I say that because you don't have to be here to have perfect attendance. But these students have been at this school from 7:30 to 2:30, no tardies, and have been here for 175 days. Now, someone asked me today, well, Mr. Q, what happens if I miss next week? I guess we're going to come take the bag from you. That's never happened, but I guess we just track it down and, I don't know, charge you for what the goodies that you've consumed. I don't know. I encourage you not to try that, but I think that's the direction we'll probably go. So I'd like to recognize these students, again, who have had perfect attendance. That means perfect. No doctor's excuses, no tardies. They have been at this school, and if they're not at this school, they're on a field trip representing this school. Perfect means perfect. Now, sometimes we make mistakes on perfect attendance. We overlook something. Certainly we deal with the human error factor. So if we've made a mistake, we can fix that really pretty easily. You just need to let us know. But this is what we have based on our perfect attendance for our underclassmen. So I'm going to start with the 9th graders. Joey Ayers, perfect attendance. Riley Fuquay, perfect attendance. Alicia Hunt, perfect attendance. Cassidy Purvis. Abigail Robinson. Hayden Rowley. Ethan Sample. And Wyatt Wakeman. Another round of applause for our freshmen, perfect attendance. Up next for our sophomores, again, this is perfect attendance. John Alsup. Brandon Cruz. Kaylee Dorsey. Ian Federhoff. Allison Glazier. Ashlyn Moracle. Colin Yoder. Another round of applause for our sophomores with perfect attendance. Up next for our juniors, Jason Arbogast. JC Bosworth. Brandon Burke. Courtney Calabrese. Mason Christensen. Dallas Delks. Carly Fons. Delks is there, I saw it. Maggie Herring. Hold on, Dallas. Maggie? Congratulations. Bryce Lutke. Riley McKee. Sierra Risch. And Heidi Rowley. Let's hear it again for all of our students with perfect attendance. What we just did in about 50 minutes took these students over 175 days. I'm very, very proud of their efforts. I'm proud of the attention to detail that each and every one of them pay to their studies. I encourage them as they matriculate forward, juniors into seniors, sophomores into juniors, freshmen. You're no longer going to be a freshman into a sophomore. I encourage you to stay the course. We continue to ramp up our expectations academically of you, not only at the federal and state level, but here at Mississinewa High School. We're very, very proud of your efforts. So please join me in congratulating the students one more time. Now, students, I believe in you 100%, but I also know that you didn't do it alone. So students, please join me in thanking two groups of people that are here tonight to honor you. Not only your parents, but the teachers who are here on a Friday night as well, volunteering their time to hand out these awards. So students, please join me in thanking these two groups of people. That's it. Again, I appreciate you coming. It's been a great night. You guys have a wonderful weekend. 5 more days. Have a great weekend. Okay, here comes the firing squad. Firing squad? Yeah, this is when I get blessed. You could have been teammates or you could have a better grade in this class than that class. Okay, but here's $6. Go buy me. Who wants to tell you? Right? You know? I got a box of them. You can have all mine. Yeah.
My name is Ty Herring.
Okay, nice to meet you.
I wanted to always tell you that I've had 6 kids go through this so far. I really appreciate the work you've done.
Oh, thanks.
Maggie.
Thanks.
You have a great curriculum, the way you go through things. I really commend you.
Thanks. And correct me if I'm wrong, but you teach at Delta? Is that
Yeah,
right?
I do.
Yeah, very cool. And you're a math teacher too, right? Yeah. So which class do you teach?
I teach the dual credit 136, 137, and then primarily most of it.
You know the qualifications for CIC also? Very good. Yeah, that 136, 137 is tough to get for everything.
It is.
I know we're struggling to
Your expectation is they went through the algebra too, so you just got to get right into it.
Right.
Something like that. It's almost
Alright.
you can't do a lot of review.
No, you most certainly can't.
See ya. Brother. Yeah, I appreciate it. I wanted to always meet you. Maggie thinks very highly of you, and I appreciate everything that you send home.
Yeah. Thanks.
Excellent job.
Thank you.
How long have you been teaching?
This is my 9th year. 2nd year in Mississippi.
Where did you before that?
Munson Central.
Oh, okay.
I was there for 7 years, and then I came here for this. Now my 2nd. Yeah, it's been good.
Did you do your coursework at Ball State?
I did. Yep. So I never left Muncie. I came down originally from Highland, Northwest Indiana. Came down to Ball State, and I never left.
I taught 2 years at the Calumet.
Oh, did you?
When I first got out of college.
Cool.
Spent 2 years up there.
Yeah.
As soon as I was up there, though, I was ready to come back.
Sure. Sure.
Hey, again, nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. You too.
Good job, Steve. Way to handle that.
Thanks, sir.
If I see anybody else. Okay.
Yep, we're done.
Go, go, go.
Have fun, Woodard.
Somebody donate their hand.
I was here for bunny ears. That's the only reason I was behind you. It's all about bunny ears. I thought you'd appreciate that. I have to like it.
guys could be here.
I know. Yeah, we could have. She's like, where's everybody parking? And I said, well, Q's up there. She goes, well, he probably hadn't even left.
I did go home. I did go home and sprint mow my yard because we won't be home tomorrow, so I had to get down.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait for that 11-year-old running arms to get up
That's why I love this mower, so the boys don't have their shoes.
I'm trying, but he's sweating, cries because he can't push it. He gets real upset about it.
I have no idea. It's still 2 years away.
There's nothing in Kansas. Have you ever seen the postcards? There's nothing in Kansas. And they get not. I'm like, thank you for not being like reassured that things would be. I mean, there was so. I hate Kansas. I would never go to Kansas. And I was like, yeah, I'm not.
She's got a whole story. I basically
There is.
northern, northwestern.
Our basement, and I even got a. I know. Next Sunday, my room is that's fun. I know, but
There's a rainbow. Those are tornadoes.
I know. I'm like, she couldn't see the rainbow over the clouds and the darkness. But our sky looked like that like 2 days ago. So I looked at it and I'm like, it's just dark. I got a job, so I was recommended for a job. Yeah, I was hired. I will see. I hope so. Wichita, Kansas is where it'll be. So it'll be the biggest city in Kansas. So it'll be completely. But it's not. It never drive. It would be whichever one you want. You want city life? 5-10 minutes. Drive all the restaurants, all the shopping centers, whatever. You want country life? Come to our house. We got a field in the backyard. So it's either whatever you're wanting.
Basement.
And a basement.
Hey, I have the basement bedroom, so if there's ever a tornado, y'all know I'm the safe bed.
Yeah, she knows that. She's sleeping in my bed all comfortable. I'll crawl in bed with you.
She's approaching.
See ya.
I thought 25 when she's
I'm like, what does this have anything to do with her?
But still to this day, at her dad's house in his basement, there is a suitcase with some antique food cans and water.
Really?
Yes.
For real?
Anytime there was a snip, that she replenished it.
I was little and I had a suitcase with all my favorite things. If it was bad outside, everything went in the suitcase, like blankets, flashlights, radio,
See, Grandma taught us to be scared out of it. Like, if there was a storm, she would call and freak out and be like, you need to be in the bed. So now